Liza, Helga, Isaac, or Bon for our organizers' welcome remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know it's late lunch already, so I will make this welcome remarks short. So, thank you all for joining us today at the press conference for IoT Conference 2024 here at the SMX Convention Center. We are excited to have you with us as we kick off the Philippines' premier event dedicated to advancing IoT across the country. This year's theme, Connected Ecosystem in Building the IoT-Ready Philippines, reflects our commitment to fostering collaboration between government, private enterprises, and global technology providers. Over the next 2 days, we will focus on how IoT can transform smart cities, public safety, infrastructure, and other critical sectors through innovative solutions and partnerships. We have with us today a distinguished panel of industry leaders who are here to share their insights and support for IoTCon 2024. Each of these organizations plays a vital role in promoting IoT adoption in the Philippines, helping build a more connected, efficient, and resilient nation. Before we begin the Q&A session, I would like to introduce our esteemed panelists. We have Mr. Arnold Bagabaldo, CEO of Packetworks. We have Mr. Henry Wong, CEO of PressCon Communications. We have Mr. Alper Yegin, CEO of LoRa Alliance. Ms. Emily Delphine from the Department of Information and Communications Technology. And Mr. Dennis Uy, the CEO of Converge Inc. Each of them will share their perspectives on IoT's role in shaping the future of the Philippines, as well as their organization's contributions to this year's conference. Thank you once again for being here, and let's now proceed to the opening statements from our panelists, starting with the man behind this vision, Packetworks President and Founder, Mr. Arnold Bagabaldo.
Thank you, Liza. Good afternoon, everybody. Packetworks is all about, we're a social enterprise, and our mission is to accelerate adoption of IoT in the country. We do this because we believe that IoT has the potential to change our country for the better. You know, it enables us to be more efficient and effective, and make us globally competitive. This event is one of our thrusts to make to foster the ecosystem. IoT is a new technology, and as such cannot exist by itself. It needs the support of our partners in the government, our partners in the academy, and our partners globally to make it happen. And this event is a culmination of that. We're on our second year, and I hope that in the years to come, we will all see the change that it will bring the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bagabaldo, for the enlightening introduction on Packetworks' pivotal role. We all know that our government plays a crucial role in many aspects involving connectivity, as well as in providing our people with the best options in pushing forward information technology. To update us today on the initiatives of the Department of Information and Communications Technology in creating a digitally powered Philippines and the promotion of IoT in our country, let us please welcome Director Emily Delphine of the DICT Industry Development Bureau.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. First to our organizer, led by Sir Arnold at Packetworks, to Sir Dennis Uy and the rest of our speakers, and to all our friends from the media and our partners from the industry and private sector, good afternoon. So it is a pleasure to be here today as we gather to discuss one of the pivotal forces in our national digital transformation journey, the Internet of Things, or IoT. IoT is not merely a technology, it is a connective tissue that binds our digital society, linking data infrastructure and people in ways that create opportunities, efficiency, and progress across all sectors. As a primary agency of ICT in the Philippines, the Department of Information and Communications Technology acknowledges the development of IoT as a cornerstone of the ICT industry and an emerging technology ecosystem. As you know, according to Statista, the IoT market in the Philippines is expected to reach a significant 164 billion pesos in 2024 with a projected annual growth rate of 20% from 2024 to 2029. By 2029, the market value could reach 410 billion pesos. This is a clear indicator that IoT will play a substantial role in our economic landscape. To support this growth, the Department of ICT is laying the groundwork for a robust IoT ecosystem. Our initiatives focus on infrastructure development, digital cities or smart cities, industry support, and countryside development, all essential for a connected Philippines. First, on the infrastructure development, through the National Broadband Program and the Free Wi-Fi for All project, the DICT is working to bridge the digital divide, ensuring that all Filipinos, regardless of location, have internet access. This connectivity, is the foundation upon which IoT thrives, enabling applications across healthcare, agriculture, logistics, and government services. One of our flagship programs in digital government transformation is eGov.ph. Through this platform, we aim to streamline government services and make them accessible with just few clicks on a mobile device. The goal is simple: convenience and efficiency for every Filipino, empowered by a connected government. Our Digital Cities program is also another major initiative with the ICT. So this initiative, while it's basically bringing ICT, ITBP and jobs to the countryside, but of course, we want to make sure that this digital cities will also embrace the smart city initiative or development, enhancing digital infrastructure, of course, to improve public services and boost urban sustainability. So we have identified 31 locations outside of Metro Manila, developed as, of course, as I mentioned, ITBPM locations. And we're setting the stage for these cities to become vibrant centers of innovation and economic growth. The DICT's Industry Development Bureau, or the bureau that actually I handle, we focus on key digital industries that include ITBPM, digital startup, the online freelancing industry, and emerging technologies like IoT, AI, and blockchain, because we believe that these sectors are essential to creating high-value jobs and driving growth, and IoT is considered among these emerging technologies. So our program for emerging technologies that include Internet of Things, we call it STEP-PH, or Stimulating the Growth of Emerging Technologies in the Philippines, highlights the DICT's commitment to supporting groundbreaking technologies, with IoT as one of the sectors we aim to drive innovation, job creation, and growth, particularly in rural areas where the impact of digital inclusion can be life-changing. And to nurture talent in these fields, we've launched the program called Tech Trends. It's a series of webinars on emerging technologies, including IoT, data analytics, cybersecurity, and more. These initiatives are designed to build a digital-ready workforce, empowering individuals to thrive in the digital economy. Additionally, we're also implementing the Digital Startup Development and Acceleration Program. It's about strengthening our startup ecosystem by providing grants, resources, guidelines, and networking opportunities. And of course, we're encouraging Filipinos to develop technologies that will involve IoT adoption. Through the startup website, so we have this website, and in fact, we're encouraging the Filipino startups to make use of that for them to be able to avail the different services of the Department of Trade and Industry, DICT, and UST. And today, so this is a platform that supports 24 IoT startups, among many others, providing a dynamic base for IoT solutions that address Filipino needs. Our commitment to IoT is underscored by the IoT National Strategy for Policy and Industry Roadmap and Ecosystem Development, or ISPIRE, led by our Yusek Griselda Capasigas initiative. This strategy aims to harness IoT's potential through a collaborative strategic approach and to develop a comprehensive roadmap for IoT adoption. The ISPIRE initiative encompasses developing digital infrastructure, job creation, research and innovation, skills development, and data governance, all essential to fostering a resilient IoT ecosystem. And finally, we are building a strong partnership with the private sector, working alongside key players, of course, with PacketWorks, with the Blockchain Council, and other private organizations, because we believe that these collaborations are vital to advancing IoT and other emerging technologies, ensuring that we harness collective expertise to drive digital transformation in the Philippines. So in closing, let me express our DICT's full commitment to the IoT industry. By nurturing innovation and promoting adoption, we envision a truly IoT-connected Philippines that serves as a beacon of progress, not only in the Philippines, in Asia and the world. So thank you. I wish everyone a very productive IoT conference. And again, it's nice to see our presence from the media and our private sector partners.
Thank you so much, Director. And those are truly encouraging words and a roadmap to achieving digital transformation. Up next is a resource person whose company's work redefine reliability in internet connections. Needing no further introduction, please welcome Mr. Dennis Anthony Uy, the founder and CEO of Converge ICT.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, my friends of media. Good afternoon, the Alliance of IoT and LoRa Association, headed by Akbar. And we have the CEO here in PacketWorks, Amo, Samwang, and PICT Director. Good afternoon, everyone. Allow me to share a bit background of a technology company. When the group of companies has been operating more than 3 decades, from the startup business in Pampanga, small town in north of the Philippines, we are now leading fiber broadband in the country today. And we are a publicly listed company today in Philippine Stock Exchange. Converge is operating following segment of the market. We have residential, enterprise, and wholesale. Aside from connectivity, digital infrastructure as well, managed solution across consumer, SME, enterprise, and public sector, including the government verticals. Currently, we have almost 3 million residential subscribers. We have 60,000 enterprise clients today. And I think the most, you name it, public sector, our revenue stream like BIRs, Judicial Commission, all these big, even the ICT, the big government involved with digital transformation, the mostly our public sector clients. We have made Converge well equipped, live in the future. The technology is our network. This always allowed us to serve our customer nationwide. It's not easy to build. During the pandemic, over 700,000 kilometers of fiber throughout the country. Luckily, our country we have more than 7,000 islands. We connected, besides Luzon, Mindanao, we have 20 landing stations throughout the country, connected these islands. We have 1,800 kilometers of domestic fiber. We are reaching 60 million ports and home pass throughout the country. 62% of the Filipino homes pass through the Converge network today. And we are serving over more than 10,000 CP sites of satellite throughout this country today. We have already helping our government, our president, to make sure each individual Filipino will not get behind because they are in far line. This is initiative of Broadband na Masa, headed by the ICT. This year alone, we have deployed huge with this underserved and served. And this is GIDA, and that's almost 6 to 7,000 sites. This is fathers without any communication can provide. This is part of our project with the ICT. Then we have more than 2,000 public schools under the TED. Those who the same disadvantageous area in the mountainous without any communication site. This is part of our government and work together with the government to able to serve this unserved and underserved of our community. Our network is strong and more resilient. Since we complete our redundancy loop, we are leveraging our best digital anchor on this network. Our international backbone, we have been partnered with Tesla early days. We have 2 landing stations in Batangas and Cavite. This is the called old cable quite along. It's called EAC C2C. It's serving the whole Asia Pacific and Southeast Asia, these 2 cables. We currently invested to the biggest cable because of the geopolitics. We avoid China water this cable from Singapore in Indonesia all the way Davao to California. This is 16,000 kilometers of subsea cable. We will terminate and operate by first quarter of 2025. This is invested by Converge more than 150 million US dollars. The second cable is called Inter-Asia, Southeast Asia Hex 2X. This is connected between Hong Kong and passed by Hainan and direct to Singapore, branching to Philippines, Thailand, Indonesia, so in the Southeast Asia. So this is passed to China water. So we have avoiding the issue of trade war, and we avoiding separately the partners. Then this is we open the gateway in the future. At this Philippine, I'm pretty sure in this capacity we will serve another few 1 or 2 decades to able to anticipation of our influx of utilization of capacities, especially IoT things, data, especially the AI, all this video content, all of them you need huge capacity. So as of today, we need to anticipate all this capacity to serve our country. We are looking the new after the age of intelligence today. We are looking after the connectivity. You can see the layer of next. We are building 2 data center. We have currently 2, but it's 100% occupied. We're building 2. The second quarter of 2025, we will activate a 10 megawatt data center in Pampanga. The another 3 megawatt in Caloocan, we will activate first quarter 2025. And we will build a computing zone. We have called Cloud Zone for the Philippines. This is will virtually machine, virtually computing, and virtually serving the Filipino company from consumer, SME, enterprise, and public sector. So computing, everything now is in country. And we will build another zone to able to have triple zone. So you have, when it has something wrong with one zone, you have another 2 zones to be able to support this digital infrastructure. On top of this computing data center, we will build an application layer, which is connectivity, digital infrastructure, computing, virtualization, and application layer. So converts now and become a technology company to serve to home. What home? Home we can have broadband, we have cloud TVs, content, we have a smart home together with experience box. The experience box we serve you smart homes, which is IoT becoming. IoT sensor for lighting, IoT sensor for carting, IoT sensor for leakage of gas. Anything is smart home. Doorbell, when at home, they will CCTV route to your phone. All this coming as a smart home, part of our consumer layer services. Next layer on top of this experience box. Now you don't need to buy computer anymore. You can subscribe using wireless keyboard and you can have a computing at the back and storage. This is another layer and application like you can use license or software, Microsoft, Google using this. So this is 5 layer from our development. This is in-house developed. We have a innovation team to able to make this happen to serving our Filipino consumers soon. In terms of SME, this is different. Computing, again, applications. They don't need to invest computer anymore. They're just using access, cloud, everything, so we can deliver for the SME transformation of the businesses. In application on top of the layer, we can ask software as service, everything. They're just subscription based. The same with public sector. So this is the future of our technology layer, and definitely converts count on us, and we're helping the country and we're helping the Filipino to be digital transformed. We are now also on way build digital infrastructure to a cloud, multiple edge cloud and data center strategy because of, you know, on the cloud gaming is one of the biggest industry in the world today. Filipino 70% mostly they cannot afford to buy in a huge computing like Xbox, like all these high computing equipments. With this technology, they can subscribe per day, per week. So every Filipino now can afford to access high computing. And we're proudly to announce we're going to have a first liquid cooling and GPU to set up in the Philippines to help our academic, research, and AI platform to able to run, and we will not leave behind among our Asian countries. So, just today we are quite strong because we see the difference of the IoT partnership, and we started with working with PacketWorks. Just example, we have 500 nodes throughout the Philippines today. We're using the PacketWorks technology. We monitor each individual cooling, who are in and out, battery, generator, fuel, in our command center. This is the sensor, everything, and this is a Filipino company developed using this technology. So, by end of my this topic, the discussion with you, and I make sure everyone let us keep into the future together. This is we can offer to our Filipino people today. Thank you and good afternoon.